Ever wonder why some apologies just don't seem to land? Why even sincere efforts at redemption can be met with a wall of silence? In the intense world of emergency medicine, trust is everything, and one broken bond can have lasting consequences. And let's dive into the complex dynamic between Dr. Robby and Dr. Langdon. Um, for weeks, viewers have watched Dr. Robby subtly and not so subtly distance himself from Langdon, uh, from avoiding eye contact to strategically disappearing during rounds. The message was clear. Uh, but what fueled this coldness? It wasn't simply about the past. It was about the very foundation of their professional and personal connection. Uh, the tension finally came to a head in a crowded elevator, uh, uh, with the roar of a medevac helicopter nearly drowning out his words. Langdon laid bare his remorse. He admitted his betrayal, acknowledged the hurt he caused, and swore it would never happen again. Uh, a raw, vulnerable plea for forgiveness. Robby's response wasn't a fiery outburst or a detailed recounting of grievances. Um, it was a simple yet devastating statement. He was glad Langdon got help, but he didn't want him working in his ER. A concise rejection that spoke volumes about the depth of the damage on Tourist. It's not about disbelief in Langdon's recovery. Robby isn't vindictive. He's a man who feels deeply, but struggles to express those feelings. The breach of trust cut to the core. And while he may intellectually understand the path to redemption, his emotional response is different. And the situation is further complicated by the power dynamics at play. The recent shutdown at Westbridge Hospital, orchestrated by Dr. Al-Hashimi, without Robby's input, highlighted a pattern of undermined authority. This trend suggests Langdon's fate at the Pitt might not be solely in Robby's hands, with Robby facing a 3-month absence and the ER, and that would force to go analog due to a cyber attack. All hands will be needed on deck. It's a crisis reminiscent of the Pitt Fest shooting, where keeping Langdon away proved impossible. It seems the Pitt is facing another situation where Robby's control is limited. It's funny how in an emergency room you'd expect people to be patching up patients, but sometimes it feels like everyone needs a therapist. Seriously, though, the complexities of these relationships are what make the show so gripping. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.